Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Vlogmas day 14. Let's hop right in. Okay, now we are in chapter 19, still in the book of Samuel. Let's get it. Coming off of chapter 18, Saul is now envious and afraid of David because he's so wise and the people love him. When we get into chapter 19, Saul is telling his servants and Jonathan, who is Saul's son, that he wants David killed. If we remember from previous chapters, Jonathan really loves David, to the point where they say that he gave David the clothes off of his back. So Jonathan tells David that his father wants him killed, and he tells David to hide. And when he tells David to hide, he said, "You hide, and I'll join my father on the battlefield to look for you." So Jonathan is telling his dad, like, why do you want why do you want David killed? He's a really good person. He he killed the Philistine, which helped free Israel. I don't want to shed innocent blood. Verse 6, it says, "And Saul hearkened unto the voice of Jonathan, and Saul sware, as the Lord liveth, he shall not be slain," saying that he won't kill David. Jonathan arranges a meeting between Saul and David, and then they have David go back and fight the Philistines because the war started again. David defeats the Philistines, and by this time in verse 9, the evil spirit from the Lord was upon Saul as he sat in the house with his javelin in his hand, and David played with his hand. Saul tries to kill David with the javelin. David gets away. Saul sends, they call messengers, but in the context of it, it's like hitmen to David's house to watch the house and to kill David. And of course, we know David is married to Saul's daughter, so she's there as well. Michal helps David slip out the window so he can escape. Then, if you've seen in a movie, you put like clothes or put something under the cover to make it seem like your body is still in the bed. This is what Michal does to make it seem like David is in the bed sleeping. So when the hitmen run in the house saying, "Look, we need David," Michal tells them, "Nah, he's sick." So the hitmen go back to Saul and say, "Okay, well, he said he was sick," and Saul tells the hitmen or the messengers to bring him to me. So when they go and try to get him out the bed, they find out that it's just like they said it's a pillow of goat hair under the cover. 17, and Saul said to Michal, who is his daughter, "Why hast thou deceived me so, and sent away mine enemy, that he is escaped?" And Michal answered Saul, "He said unto me, Let me go. Why should I kill thee?" So David escapes, and he goes to Ramah, where Samuel is. And Saul finds out that that's where David is, and Saul sends the messengers to Ramah. And it says that when the messengers come, they see Samuel, there's prophets there, and the Spirit of God falls upon the hitmen or the messengers. So Saul finds out about this. So he sends messengers or the hitmen 2-3 more times, and the same thing happens to them. The Spirit of God falls upon them, and they're able to prophesy as well. These are the hitmen. After hearing about what happened to his messengers, or the hitmen as I call them, he decides to go to Ramah for himself. And in verse 22, it says that he's asking, "Okay, where is Samuel and David?" And they're telling them, "Okay, he's in Naoth of Ramah." And it says that the Spirit of God was upon Saul. So he begins to prophesy, and it gets to a point where in 24 they say, is Saul also among the prophets? Okay, so what do you guys think? This is just chapter 19. I think I'm gonna leave it here for chapter 19, but it's very cinematic. Like, I mean, it's the Bible, but I'm sure other people's movies draw off the inspiration of the Bible. But y'all tell me what y'all think about this. I'll be back with another video very shortly. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I want your feedback. Give me your feedback. What do you guys think? I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.